Hey there, church family. I'm standing here in a almost completely renovated hallway here at our church, and in the foyer you can see a ladder behind me. You may even hear some music in the background where they're still working. There's my man, Douglas just walked by. He's been helping install lights and do electrical things here at the building, but this is an exciting time not too far away when this part will be completed of our rebuild, and so it's thanks to all of you all who have been faithfully giving and praying for that. We started last week a series called Rebuild, and we said there's three main reasons to rebuild. First is devastation, where something huge comes in and wipes something out. Second is preservation, whereas your aspect of something you're just trying to hold on, more looking back than looking forward, holding on to the past. And third is a calculation for multiplication, where you're looking and you assess things may be good, things look good, but we're going to tear out and do some things to move forward, to look ahead for greater results of what we're trying to accomplish. And so we said that those three things hit families sometimes, they hit businesses, they hit just communities, they hit football teams where you have to do some rebuilding. We even said that God, in His sovereign plan of a covenant with people to draw them to salvation, He even had a refreshing of that plan with a new covenant that was brought forth. And the new covenant was for each of those three things. The first one, because of the devastation sin had on His people. Secondly, to preserve the remnant, preserve His people, preserve the promise that He made to them. And thirdly, to multiply that promise beyond anywhere it could go before. And so we look at those three things. We looked at the devastation, preservation, and then multiplication. And so looking at last week, this week, we're going to begin to look at the process then of rebuilding. I think there's several steps to that as well. First, there's dreaming, and there's planning, and there's assessing. And you look at these three things. Then after that, there's rebuilding, there's using it, and then there's moving forward with it. And so we're going to look at some of those things next week and some of those things this week. I hope you're ready for God to continue to work, because we said, and as you saw in the little kick-up video a while ago, the rebuild for us as a church is more than just the brick and mortar around here. It's what God is doing and wants to do here in our church, in your life, and in our families.